what's all these like muddy marks everywhere? Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo and Pine Brook Sanctuary. How are you all? I hope you're all good. So we have had a baby African wild dog. So we are just in the process of trying to find this little thing, but it's proving rather difficult. Oh, there it is. So we've only got one. Hang on, slow down. There you are. Camera. So here we are. Look, it's so sweet. It's little markings. So we've only got one little puppy so far. What has happened is what we all suspected is that the dog with the lowest fertility gene is the alpha. So I don't really know how we go about changing that, or if we can, or whether it's just something we're going to have to kind of live with. So it's a little bit disappointing, but we have got a little dog out of it anyway. So let's just have a look to see if it's a boy or a girl. So it's a little boy, which is really sweet. So that's exciting. And we've got, oh, a red panda's just about to mature as well. Oh, our horse is matured. Layman's frog has had offspring. So everything is kind of all kicking off in this first episode. Penguins are pregnant again, lots of them. We've also got a lot of baby penguins, which is great. Our little Amur leopard is doing okay. Yes, so we need to release this Nile leechweed to the wild, otherwise they're going to start fighting. We also need to release this horse to the wild as well. Still no giraffe baby, but I think it was year 59, I think it was. We also have a horned oryx. Oh, 2 horned oryx as well that need to be released. Oh, and we've also had another water buffalo baby, so that's really good. So I'm going to release these to the wild. That's going to give us 137 credits. Perfect, lovely. So all looking, oh dear, sorry about the tree. All looking very busy over here as well, which is really good. Now, before we get into building anything, I'm going to put in the Okapi today just to fill up this gap. But I have marked out, oh, I'll show you the restaurant as well. I've marked out here where the rest of our animals are going to go. So before you think, what's all these like muddy marks everywhere? This is going to be, I think, our ring-tailed lemur in here. Then we also have our bonobo also here. And this is going to be where our gorilla is. So I have some eagle-eyed viewers may have seen, hey, what's this bridge? So this is going to be a bridge that's going to be overlooking the bonobos and the West Lowland gorilla, and it also overlooks the siamangs. So I've made their habitat a little bit bigger. I might kind of put an angle on this as well, so it's not such a big kind of gap between here and there. So I might stretch this fence down a little bit and curve it a bit round. I do need to put some donation bins and everything along here, but it just means that there's a lot more space for them to run around, and the guests have a little bridge as well that they can have a look at. So this kind of completes this area. And over here we have the space obviously for the Okapi, which we're going to be putting in today, and then we have the space for the D-hole. Over here is going to be the space for the Siberian tiger and then the Bengal tiger. And the little grey spots that you see over here, I'm thinking is maybe going to be kind of more shops and little food courts perhaps. There's one here and there's also one here. So just to fill up this little section here, I'm thinking maybe we can have 2 exhibits here and 2 exhibits here. I was going to put them into the restaurant, but I thought I'm not entirely sure how it would work. The floor could like go down and like sink into the ground and you can view them underneath, but I was like, oh, I don't know. I think that's going to be a lot of work and stuff that I couldn't necessarily figure out design wise. Please do let me know if there's anything exhibit wise that you would like to see in this little walkway leading up. I think we have put in all of our endangered exhibits. There may be other ones that you might want to put in. Let's have a little look so we can see. These are all of the exhibits. So if you see one that you think, oh yeah, that might be quite good, we're going to put 4 in here. So please do let me know if you have any kind of preference. And there you are, it stops at the yellow anaconda. So yeah, if you want us to put some snakes in, then let me know in the comment section down below. We can put the beetle in, spiders as well. I don't think we've got any spiders. You let me know what you want. So please name 4 exhibit animals. This giant section over here, and that's going to be our Indian elephant, our tapir, and our proboscis monkey. Now, the elephants are pretty large animals, obviously, so they are going to need a little bit more space, but I don't know whether or not it's going to need as big a space as we already have for them. So it does leave it open to, do we just cut that space in half? Or do we bring in an animal, say, from the extinct in the wild, critically endangered, or the vulnerable or near threatened areas? But so please do let me know if you think we should maybe bring in 1 or 2 animals from a different category to fill up this area. So this is the area that I'm talking about. So it could be that we have this particular space and we have the elephants, the proboscis monkeys, and the Mayan tapirs all kind of in here, and then we use this area here for a different animal. But please do let me know what you think. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so now that we have covered all of that, I will just go around and show you the restaurant. So this is what the restaurant looks like. I know you all had a little peek at it anyway during the cinematics in the last episode, but I thought I would show you again what it all kind of looks like. So we're going to go in here. Oh my goodness, you know what I haven't done? I haven't linked any of the tables. No wonder why no one's coming up here. Hang on then. So let's link the tables. Goodness me. I was thinking, why isn't anybody coming up here? And I haven't linked any of the tables, so no one's going to be able to come up and sit down, are they? Yeah, the reason why I didn't really put any in is because, 2 reasons really. It's because there's not really necessarily going to be enough space, and you're not allowed a lot of table shows. You're only allowed 20. So we're going to confirm, and now the restaurant is open for business. Right, okay, so let's start again. So we just come through here, and we have some tables in here also, and you have the chefs all cooking away there. Apologies for the glitching of the walls. I think because, again, the zoo is so big, it just needs to pick and choose what it shows us to a high standard. So we have our chefs ready and waiting to cook the guests some food. So the guests can kind of sit inside or outside. So this is the inside. So nothing kind of too amazing for like decoration wise. I've just kept it kind of very clean. Or what I did also want to do is maybe put in some music. The music is like ridiculously loud in this game, isn't it? Maybe we'll just have 1 in there so it's not really loud. And then let's select, is there like a conservation playlist? Oh, there is. So let's do conservation playlist. Oh, there you are, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's okay, that's not bad music, is it? He said they can come through these doors and you can sit out on the decking area. Hopefully you'll see at some point some animals in here once we do get them in, but it just depends on what animals it is. Now, I did build this kind of little kind of riverbed coming through here just because I thought otherwise you're just looking at a load of mountains, which is fine to look at, but it's just a load of empty space. So I thought I would fill it with something that the guests can kind of look at. And then over here, which I think is probably going to be the most popular area, is the animals that they're going to, like the elephant and stuff like that. So once we get those in, that'll be really good as well. But hopefully once we put in some more animals over here, then this ride will start getting busy and we should see some kind of traffic of guests kind of down here. So let's go over and have a little look at our baby giraffe. Here we are. Little Simba. Oh, that's nice. So we have a little baby boy, Simba. Look at that. So that is exciting. Oh, look, it's going to run. I mean, we can move animals around as well if you wanted to. Like, how much space have we got now? Yeah, so this is a relatively kind of a smaller kind of habitat. So do we take the giraffes out at some point and we put them maybe in an area over here because they're bigger, and then we can have more giraffes in there? Or do we keep them here and we just let them be? I don't know. Let me know. Oh, and our red pandas have matured as well, so we can send those over to the wild. Actually, let's just double check. Oh, and our leechbee as well has grown up. And a giant otter. Oh yes, we were keeping that one, weren't we? Although, is there much point? Because the giant otter is going to be probably elderly at some point anyway. So maybe we should just kind of get rid of that one as well and release to the wild. And then we can start a clean slate. Oh, the red pandas are fine as well, so we might be able to get probably maybe another baby out of them. So let's release all of those to the wild. And let's actually learn about the animals that we're going to be putting in today. So this is the Okapi or the Okapi. I think it's Okapi. But I will let you have a read of everything. Okay, so we have one male and one female in here. They are shy with humans, but they can enter the habitat. And they have only one offspring per mating event. But it is very easy for them to conceive. Okay, so that's all good. They cannot have any animals in with them. So it'll just be 3 Okapis in here. So quite a lot of space. So it may be that we're going to have to move these back a little bit. But let's see if we can find any on our trading. Okay, so we just want one male and one female. Okay, so we don't have a lot of choice really. I think I'm going to have to go with this one because this is the best female that we have. The fertility is higher, immunity is higher, and they are younger. I think I'll go for this one. And then boy-wise, I think we're going to have to go with this one because this one here is quite a lot of conservation credits, really. So let's go for this one. We will put them both in the quarantine area, just over here. Okay, and I will start building their habitat and I will catch you in just a moment. now finished the Okapi habitat. So this is one of the 2 that we have in there. Oh, okay, it's just turning around as I'm trying to look at it. So I've never had one of these in any of the zoos that I've built before, so we're gonna have to research them. But look at the markings on them. Oops, okay. So they've kind of got like zebra markings, but only like half of them. So this is our mum and this is our dad. But overall, looking pretty happy so far. So this is their habitat. So they've got a nice big open habitat all the way around. Let's just zoom around for you. Lots of kind of logs everywhere. But this is the habitat from the guest point of view. This is the inside area for them. Just their little water kind of area as well. And their food is just outside. Now, there isn't a lot of enrichment for them at the moment because we haven't researched a lot, but we have a couple of feeders, a little bit of a grass one over here so they can go through it if they wanted to. When I tried to incorporate this little area, when the gondola ride goes through the habitat, I tried to make it look like it's supposed to be there. So hopefully they can use this anyway. Yeah, and there is a little sprinkler that I've put a log on top of as well. But yeah, just a little bit of a shallow water just for them to kind of play in also. But yeah, not too bad a habitat, I think. I really do like this one. Oh, I haven't actually put in a little thing for the little guests to view, actually, have I? I wonder if we can put it here. Okay, so we don't have an Okapi picture, so we're going to have to make do with a deer and pretend that that is an Okapi. That's the closest thing I could possibly find. Gondola goes straight through as well, which would be a really good view for them. This is the kind of little the staff area. I did go ahead and put a staff room in here and a keeper's hut just because I thought we always need staff rooms and we always need keeper huts, so I thought I'd put one in. And I've also put in a little garden area back here as well, just to fill up this gap, but it is overrun with grass. So let's just give the grass a bit of a cut, just so we can see what we are gardening. So this one is the exact same as it is over in the other side next to the otters. We haven't got another big veg patch here at the moment, so I thought we could incorporate this one in here. I've also gone around and put in some more cash points because we were running low on them. We only put kind of cash points at the start and I forgot to completely go around and redo them throughout the rest of the place, so we have gone around and done that. I was going to put in the 2 or 4 exhibit shells, but I won't do that until you guys let me know what you would like me to put in them. We have a few new babies on the way by the looks of things, and I think a few animals have grown up, but we'll have a little look at that in the next episode. So I really do hope you have enjoyed this one. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did, just so I know. Please also comment everything that I need help with down below. You've got a long list of things that I need help with for this episode, but please do let me know. Your opinion is greatly appreciated and very much valued. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.